Hi there, and welcome back to Stubbs Aquatics. Aren't those Odessa barbs just beautiful? Man, I really like them. So it's really important for me to have a real clean tank and have a great filter. In this week's episode, we're going to be doing a product review on the sponge filters and what I'm going to be using in this tank. So stay tuned. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Man, they're colorful, aren't they? Before we begin the review, let's look at the working of an actual sponge filter. Now this one is a relatively small one, and I'm just using it because it's handy and it's available. The workings of it are really simple. You need an air pump, tubing, and then it's connected. What happens is air is forced in, which causes the lift, and it draws water in. The sponge collects the debris and is mechanically filtered by that sponge. It's also biologically filtered by the same sponge, as this is very porous, and that allows the beneficial bacteria to get a foothold in your filter and help eat some of the waste. So it does a pretty good job for such a simple, small filter, in that it does, again, biological and mechanical filtration. Now the more surface area, the better. But who wants to have a giant sponge in their fish tank, especially when they want it to look as natural as they can? Now the good people at Hygger sent me their biochemical sponge filter. That's a little bit different than what I've been used to compared to the old standby. You'll notice that it'll come with 4 sponges, and 2 of them are put in these compartments here, and you just take them out and allow them to expand on their own, just like you would a foam mattress. What's really cool about the filter is if you want to keep these 2 soaking in a bucket with some fish water from your aquarium in there, just so it keeps the good bacteria going, and you want to clean them, one of these, you just take it out, and you don't have that mess that when you pull out of your aquarium the old sponge, and you've got all this foamy and dirty mess that comes out. So I'm really liking that. And they work on the same basic principles as the other filter. That water's drawn in through the lift system. Debris is still captured on the outside, so there's mechanical and biological filtration. But then they step it up one level, where you've got bio balls inside. They give you plenty. In fact, you've got extra. So you've got bio balls that'll do more biological filtration. So it's brought in, again, in through here, it's cleaned, it's then allowed where the beneficial bacteria are hanging out with the bio balls, clean that much more, and then the lift brings it back up and out through the spout, which is really cool. You can direct it in any direction you want, and you can adjust it. Now you know, if you wanted to, you could probably put your charcoal in here, or you could put zeolite in the other side. I don't really use those. I mean, they're great if you really need them right away, but after a short period of time, they don't do or they don't serve really any purpose. So I would just keep with the bio balls in here. I would leave some space in there because you want you want it to bubble and you want it to move around. It comes with suction cups, so you're going to attach it to your tank. Now, I already mentioned in the very beginning that I want to put it in with my barbs, but for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to take it to my main fish room and show you on a big tank. Just, it's going to be easier to show you and demonstrate compared to this tight little room. So follow me as we go off into the main fish room. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using my 100-gallon koi tank here. I've got 2 air stones and a sponge filter, along with a hang on the back filter in this tank already. You can see my sponge filters off to the side. Just bear with me while I remove it, and then I'll hook up the other. Now I'll be hooking up this one here, and you can make it in several configurations, no matter just how you want it. You can place it all down below. So it gives you options. Options are always great. Now that we're all hooked up, it's pretty slick. Just take you in a little closer. Yeah, that's going pretty good. You can direct the flow, which is always nice. Just going to put this lid back on. Let this run for a few days. I think it's pretty cool. I've moved it from my koi tank now to my barb tank, as I said I would. Look at the lift on that. That's moving some water and some air. That's going to be perfect where it is. Going to be able to get to it. And it's going to look nice and natural in here because you just won't see it. We're going to end this video just where we started, at my Odessa barb tank. The filter's in there, it's working slick, I'm really enjoying it there. It's going to be easy to get to. So would I recommend it? I most certainly would. The only thing I'd like to see Hygger do with this product is it comes in a small and medium for tanks. I'd like to see them build it in for a large tank. If they want to do that, I'd be the first guy to say, hey, I'd gladly do the test review on that product because it's slick. Yeah, and I put on all the prices of the competitors that I could find. You'll note that one of the companies was able to beat their price, but it only came with 2 sponges, so you're not really further ahead. And you look at the price of just the sponge itself, you're looking anywhere from $12 to almost $20 just for one sponge. So for $26 Canadian for the medium size, I think you can't beat that one. So it's going to get a thumbs up. Way to go.